What is going on, you guys? Today's video is going to be sponsored by Roadanvi. They sent me a in-car entertainment system for the Camry. So definitely going to be a game changer because I have a touchscreen screen, but it has no GPS or anything like that. So these guys hooked me up with this. So let's go ahead and do an unboxing and then an installation later on. So here we go, the entertainment system, and it shows you guys a quick glimpse of like a little screen. So let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. I'm excited. A little thank you with some warranty, user manual, and installation steps, which I'm gonna need. But according to the pictures, it looks like it's like a really easy thing to do. It looks like it's just, you know, straight up plug and play. So connect some wires, bring some wires. So yeah, can't wait. Let's see how it goes. And then some instructions of which wire goes where and things like that. So yeah, all right, let's see. Maybe be careful with this. I don't want to break none of this stuff. It brings a little toolkit with some plastic so I can pry out all the old plastics and things like that and put the new one in. So this one is set up for the Camry. So pretty much it's just, and I got the Pro version. So the Pro version is the one that I am using. So that one has, I think, a bigger screen, and it's 8G instead of 4G. So the other version is a little cheaper too, but that one's 4G while this one is 8Gs. And then I could show you guys exactly which one it was. I got this one from Amazon. So let's go ahead. I don't want to break this. There we go. Take that out. Let's move the box out the way. I got it. She just yanked the box away from me. So yeah, look, some wires, accessory cables. And the thing about this screen is you could use it with all of the buttons and everything like that on your steering wheel, and none of that you're not going to be able to use. You are going to be able to use all of that. But that thing looks super nice. Let's go ahead and take this plastic off so you guys can see it. Definitely gonna be super cool to have on the car. Dang, that's really nice looking. This is Android, so you have Bluetooth screen mirroring or mirroring, stuff like that. Oh, and it has a nice black chrome to it. That looks super cool. I like that. But yeah, so here's the screen that I am going to be updating. So you do lose the buttons and everything like that on the side, so like your audio button, your seat button, a lot of things that people might not even use. So all of that gets eliminated with this 10-inch screen. So definitely gonna be really cool. You get GPS, you get everything like that, maps, music, things like that. You can watch movies, you can play games, stuff like that. So yeah, so this is the first part of the video on us unboxing this guy right here, which I have been waiting for. And yeah, thank you guys over there at Roadanvi for sending me this and letting me do a review for you guys. I'm really excited to put this thing on the car. This is something I've always wanted to do. So yeah, really big shout out for you guys, or to you guys. Thank you for letting me review this product. But yeah, so you have the accessory cables, everything like that. And just should be plug and play as well. All of these go to the back of this guy right here. Plug them in. That's all you gotta do. And then from there, you also have more things. You also have some more accessory cables. You have the power cable. Let's see, let's open this up and see what actually is in here. All right, so we have, okay, we got some wires right over here. All of these, which everything is gonna tell me on the instructions manual. Looks like you got a power cable right here. Some SD card, SIM card. You got some, what is this? Like a microphone or something? Some bolts. Another USB. So I feel like this one connects to this. And then a little antenna. Some more wires, and then here you have some 3M tape. This is a lot of wires. I don't know what this is, but I feel like a lot of this stuff might be for like backup cameras and things like that. Alright guys, so right now we have the 4G antenna. So this one's gonna go right here, right next to the, all of this is labeled, that's the good thing. So you have 4G, this is the 4G antenna. You have the Wi-Fi little antenna, that goes right there. All of this is labeled, so that's the great thing. It also has a little fuse right here for 10 amps. So, and you also have this wiring diagram. All of this tells you what you need to do, stuff like that. So that's getting pretty good. So let's go ahead and we'll put this stuff together, and then I'll get back to you guys whenever I finish all of this. Alright guys, so far this is what we have. We have the antenna, microphone, USBs, a lot of cables right here for aux, brake, GND, CCD plus 12 volts. There's a lot of things right here. And some more right over here. SIM card is done. But so far this is how it goes. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out what to do from right here. So I'm trying to connect this USB to this USB, and then right now I'm just going over the instructions of what I have to do, and then I'll get back to you guys once I figure everything out and then show you guys how to do it. Alright guys, so currently in the car we're going to go ahead and take these off, and then then slowly start putting on and reading these instructions, see how it is. But so talking what I was talking about is that we're going to be losing these buttons right here because it is a 10-inch screen, so it's going to be pretty much all of this, and it's set up for, it's set up where it goes over these and you keep all of this. You're just going to be losing this part. So bring some little it brings some little drivers and things like that to take off, or pry bars I mean. So let's go ahead and slowly take off all of these things and hopefully not break anything. Put the screen on and then see what we need to wire here and there, and then go ahead. So let's start the time lapse. Alright guys, so this is so far as we gotten. A little bit of gunky or nasty stuff here because when we bought this car it was full of food and stuff in the back seat, but currently this piece right here for the shifter and everything like that is off. The side trims are currently off, and then the fans and things like that are off. So right now, sorry about the noise. Let me take the key out actually. There. So right now, this is what we are working with, and the car is still shut up. So yeah, we're right now trying to figure out where these two bolts are at, which looks like they might be. Alright guys, so we finally found what we needed to do. I don't know what on the instructions it was showing for the bolts or anything like that, but let me go ahead and show you guys what you have to do. So you have 4 bolts. You have one right there, one right there, one in this corner area after you took away this little plastic piece, and then another on the other area right across right there. So you got 4 little bolts. They are 10 millimeters, and then once you do that, make sure that you have this up here pried, and then from there you could grab right here like what I did. Trying to figure out how to pull it, you could just pop it out from right here, and all of this comes off. So now you're gonna have to take off these wires, disconnect them, and then from there go ahead and start putting on the Roadanvi x12, which is the newest model for the 2012 Camry. So let's go ahead and get straight to that. So let me go ahead and put the phone back up there on the mount, and then I'll show you guys our speed time lapse. Alright guys, I had to go get a plier to take off this one small little plug. So let's get back straight into the time lapse. Here is the original Camry radio, and then we're gonna go ahead and put on the new one, which is the Roadanvi x12. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so now what we have to do is remove this bracket and then put it onto that one, the Roadanvi x12, obviously, because then how else are we going to be able to put this bad boy on? So yeah, we're going to take these off. As you can see, there is 3 bolts right here, and then I think, you're going to have to take these 2 screws off as well. And then once you get that side done, just transfer it to the new screen and then remove the other side, and then from there you should be good to go. Transfer everything on that screen, and then you should be able to pop everything back in. But before that, you obviously have to wire everything else up. So let's go ahead, transfer the brackets, and then I'll get back to you guys once we are ready to start wiring everything else up. So alright guys, so now I have officially put on the brackets, and let's go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So once you remove the brackets from the old heads up unit, you're going to want to just remove these 2 bolts. Pretty much, as long as you just remove these metal ones right here, the nuts or the bolts, there are, what are they? I think they're 8s. Let me see, they're 8s. So once you remove the 3 8s right here, you really don't even have to take these guys off. All you have to do is just pop this the little thing for the AC controller and all of that off. Once you do that, take it off, move it onto the freaking Roadanvi. And then once you put that on the X12, all you have to do now is just put these 3 bolts, because there's no place to put the 8s at on this one. It's pretty sturdy either way. And then once you put the 10s on, or once you put the 2 10s on and all 4 corners, oh, it's going to be even sturdier. So right now we're going to go ahead back to the car. These are for the cameras. Since my car doesn't have any cameras, I don't think I'm going to be using those. But for everything else, yes, I will see. But on the meantime, we're going to go back to the car, go ahead and then see how this goes, and then watch and see what we have to do. There's a lot of reading to do, but in this video I'm gonna try to simplify for you guys as much as possible, so that way you don't have to go through the same troubles of us just guessing and having to do things as well. But yeah, little by little we're getting there, boys. So let's go ahead, go back to the car and put the screen on. So yeah, let's go ahead and alright guys, so all you have to do now is just match all the plugs to where they belong. All of these are set up for where they have to go, so each pin has the same number count and everything like that. So on my car, I'm not using a lot of these because I do not have camera or anything like that. So you see a lot of these are going to be open because it's talk about camera 1. So it's good to still have them though, because I will eventually in the future put a rear view camera on this car, so that way all of this is already set up. So yeah, now we are going to be working on figuring out what else we have to do on the instructions. So we finished putting everything together, and now we have to do is just look for other small things. This is for the AC, so let's not forget that. Let me go ahead and plug that. It's completely covered up with wires, but this is for the AC, so let me go do that, and then from there I'll get back to you guys with another update. So alright guys, so all we did pretty much was just do those simple plug everything where they has to go, so just match the plugs and everything like that where they go. And from there I connected my phone to the screen and pretty much the car. So here is what she is doing now. Hey, get out of there. That's just
no, that's just to call you to open my
okay, there we go. So yeah, there we go. So now we are on Google Maps. Everything works fine. I think this is a max we could zoom out, but then just take everything. Same time, I still have the screen protector. It has some sand and dirt on it, but as you guys can see, you can just like go for it. I guess on this one you can't really zoom out, but who needs to zoom out? Recenter. There you go. So now we have Google Maps. We got music, phone. You can play video games now. To be honest, the installation is not that hard. It's just that, there was just a couple of things that I saw that I was thinking like, oh crap, what do we have to do all that things? But in reality, not all that much. I still have all these extra wires right here. So not really. This is for the GPS. This is 2 USBs. I don't know where these go. This is for SIM. I don't know if I'm gonna put a SIM or anything, because if not, I could just call through my phone and then use the microphone. The microphone is somewhere. This is also for the GPS. The microphone is somewhere around here. I gotta look for it. It's probably behind here. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna move the microphone, try to fit it. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere around this area so that way if I'm talking they could hear me on that, or I'm just move it somewhere close by so it picks up my voice. That I don't know how it is, but I will go over that, do a review, and then tell you guys exactly how it sounds, if it's really good or if it's pretty bad. But this is a review. They wanted me to review and tell you guys how to set it up, how to do everything like that, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So right now I am really happy with the way this thing looks. It is super cool. And look, you can still use your screen. You go up the volume. All of this works with that. Go back, it'll go back, connects to my phone. Look, there goes the LFA. And you just go back to maps, click maps. If you want to call somebody, let's see if it'll do that. Yep, it'll pick up the phone. You can just scroll, be like, hey, let's call people like that. But there we go, that's how you do that. So let's go ahead, figure out where. But if you guys have camera, that's what these are for. I don't have a camera, so I am not using that until I get the camera. Like I said, in the future, eventually I will. But without further ado, let me go back, put everything that back on, and then give you guys exactly how it looks now that it's gonna be flush and everything like that. Hey guys, we are back. Another thing that I want to say is that little beep that you guys hear, you could actually turn that off, and we found out how to do that. So thanks to Benaya, she found out how to do that. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to do it. So you go to settings, you're gonna go to car settings, base settings, and then from there you're gonna press the key press beep, and then once you back out again, as you guys can see, it is now quiet. So if you guys wanted to mute that, that's how you do it. You just do it like that. And you can also change your background, which is pretty cool. So this was supposed to be the map, but a lot of times it'll just do that if I'm not actually on it. But instead of that, you just go, yeah, we're still messing with this. But if anything, you could just close it out, I think. There you go. You close everything out, and it'll take you back here. And then it'll reset. And then now the maps will show. But once you connect your phone on GPS or Bluetooth, I mean, it'll send you straight to Google Maps, and then from there you have the Google Maps page and everything like that. So which is pretty cool, really neat. Now I'm gonna go ahead, put all this back together. Now that you can also control the music and everything like that, which is really cool. You just go here. Or what? Oh no, it was the other one. Almost turned it off. Go home. Let's see, where was it that we had to go? Dang, we were just. Alright, so we found the thing now. All you have to do is scroll down, click on this little audio thing, and then there you go. You can adjust everything. You have sound. This is for the surround system. I don't have that plugged in. But then you also have bass boost, things like that. You have the surround field where you could like just pretty much change it however you want. Center, click on these things. That's where you want the music. You want all the music to the front, change it. You want all the music to the back and have some bass, change it. There you go. You also have a bass filter, which you could just pretty much change it to the bass range between the front and back. Really cool. And you could just go back to default. So if you're like, oh, you don't remember it was, click default, it'll go back. And you can go home, and then going down here, we also have some more things that's like reboot, power off, hotspot, assistant, audio settings, exit source, and Wi-Fi for those who have Wi-Fi. But other than that, pretty cool little thing. This is a really nice upgrade, actually. Definitely changes the interior of the car, makes it feel more modern. This is a 2013 2012 Camry, so mine doesn't have rear view camera. I think 2013 is the one that brought that, and then I think it's just your trim as well, even though I've seen a couple SEs with rear view cameras while working at the dealership. But I'm gonna go ahead, put all this back together, and then put all the sensors and everything like that where they have to be, so that way I have the best possible read for GPS, unless, you know, it uses the GPS from my phone when it connects to the screen. But yeah, so let's go ahead, put all this back, and then give you guys my honest opinion on the screen. Alrighty guys, so here is the final thing. Really nice. Everything sits nice and flush on this thing. It's like everything fits like if it was made OEM. The moldings, everything on this fit really good. Oh look. Oh, there you go. We go watch. Look, we go watch movies and everything like that on this. That's really cool. So, but not right now. So yeah, all you have to do is you got all these apps. You have your Bluetooth music. You got your destination. navigation, phone link, which on phone link you just do that, and you can go wireless mirroring, which right now it's trying to make me do, but I don't want to do. But you also have your radio, Z-Link, you have all these apps, you have Chrome, Google, Maps, Play Store, stuff like that. YouTube, if you get bored and you want to watch YouTube in the car, well, now you can, and it'll be connected to the whole entire sound system and everything like that, which is really neat. On Bluetooth, everything works fine. Everything is real fast. It's like the way their screen responds is super fast. Really responsive, something that I really like. Everything is straightforward. Settings, you have everything. There's not a lot of settings. Maps, really easy. Like I said, you go here.
You can just click
Boop.
that.
No.
Oh, that's a different one.
So you could go right here, go to your phone link, which I just passed up. There you go. And then it'll give you all your information. But since I turned off Bluetooth, it wants me to screen mirror. But pretty cool though. I really like it. Honest opinion is that, yeah, it's like, for me, definitely a 10 out of 10 because of how I used to always have to look down on my phone, which is pretty much dangerous. Like, you know, you taking your eyes off the road. With this, at least it's like, it's right there. And since it's a really big screen, it's just like I'm driving, look down real fast like that. I don't have to, you know, like keep going like that, which a lot of times cops might just think I'm on my phone or something like that. So it'll distract me from being right there. And since it's just gonna be definitely really helpful, way better than what I just had before. The thing is, if you guys want to go ahead and like adjust all of this, yes, you guys can remove the apps around. If you go to reverse, I don't have a camera, but everything's set up for camera and everything like that. You got the rear camera, you got a front view camera, stuff like that. So if your car has that or you want to add that, you can. You have everything you have to do. Instructions are super straightforward as well. I mean, to tell you exactly where everything goes. You have the Wi-Fi antenna, the SIM card, the USB, microphone, and then you have pictures of where everything goes. It tells you what their functions are, it tells you their names, and then you have some steps of like how to do your wireless CarPlay, your wireless wired Android Auto, your phone mirroring, your DLNA, and then you also have a little quick let me get the paper. You also have a little quick like step-by-step of how to do it by prying the thing. Oh, well, you have to actually, those two bolts or screws you don't even have to remove, so that's fine. You can skip that part, you don't have to do that. Take out the radio, connect the cables, and then after the installation. But more to it than what they show you here. You also gotta think about like the bracket and all of that and stuff like that. Like what we did, we had to take off the bracket from the old radio, put onto the new radio, things like that, to obviously give it the support that it needs and the structure and everything like that, so not everything like falls off while driving. You also have a lot of extra wires. If your car does not have the camera like mine has a lot of extra wires. So I plugged everything in thinking that I would need a lot of those wires. I knew that a couple of them I wasn't gonna have to use because of me not missing the camera, you know, like the front view or the rear view camera. But my honest opinion about this is definitely a 10 out of 10. I like it. Such a big upgrade. I can watch YouTube and stuff like that now if I have to wait for somebody. Like, let's say I go to school to wait for somebody to finish school, watch YouTube. If I'm bored in the car or at work, watch YouTube, you know. Drive and watch YouTube at the, no, don't do that. If something happens, it's not on me. But yeah, you could do stuff like that now. You could screen mirror your phone. So if you want to watch an anime, watch anime right there in your car now, which is gonna be really cool with the surround system. Oh yeah, it's gonna be way better to watch. But super easy to do. Like I said, if I could do it, anybody else could do it. Because I'm not really a big fan of doing like anything with electronics or anything like that. This was really easy, and it was just and it's like right now 12:21. Can't wait to put it back on the car. I just wanted to put it on the car, be able to see how it looked and how everything functioned. So tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and test it out, see how everything works, how the GPS and everything like that tracks, which should be really fine because I have the GPS on a really good spot. The microphone, I'm gonna have to test that out, see how, give a couple calls, see how the quality is and everything like that, which I'm 100% sure is gonna be really good. But I got the Pro version. You also have another version which is a little smaller screen. This one is a 10.5-inch screen, I think. But yeah, I mean the Pro version is really cool, which is the one that I have. Definitely makes the car feel more modern. Definitely a big upgrade. This other version, I'm not 100% sure. I think that one is a 9-inch, so it's not really a big difference. But yeah, you can still use the same functions, like I said. Steering wheel, I'm using the function of the steering wheel. If I want to go back, I guess I could go back as well, because let me see, let's try that out actually. Phone link, let's go. Like, oh, I don't want that. Yep, okay, if I press the back button, it'll go back. Okay, so that's really cool. So same time, I guess if I want to call somebody, it'll pop up the phone. Yeah, I could just call. So while telling you guys that you can call people, I accidentally called somebody. But yeah, I like the way this thing looks. Like I said, it fits really flush. And they even sent me the OEM styled like little plastic piece right here, this chromey part that matches the car and everything like that. So yeah, I like the way it looks. Really good job. Really big shout out to Roadanvi for sending me this and giving me the opportunity to review it. I really enjoy it. It's definitely, like I said, a really big upgrade to the car. Makes it feel more modern. I'm not gonna get enough of being from, you know, that little small screen where I couldn't do much. So I was having to use my phone to being like now I could just put my phone on charge and use this screen instead. So thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to review your product, which is amazing. And definitely a big upgrade for the Camry. And another thing I like is that it tells you this. So if your door is open, or let's say I open my trunk, it'll tell you your trunk is open, the door is open. Let's say if I open my hood. Oh, it doesn't read the hood. The hood doesn't have a sensor. But if you open the other door, and it's like right away. So trunk and doors is what it is really good at. So yeah, I definitely think a lot of you guys who are thinking about getting a screen for the car should just check them out. It's super easy to install, and it's a really good thing. So I really don't have anything bad to say about this. It's just everything is good. There's nothing bad about it that I think they could do. I mean, I've seen a couple people talk about like their old ones, but this new one is so much super nice, really easy to install. It wasn't too hard. That's why I made this video for you guys to see how it is. If you guys feel like doing the problem, go ahead, do it. But now it's time for the best part. There we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and really, again, thank you Roadanvi for giving me the opportunity to try your product out. This is a really cool, big step forward for me, and you guys are giving me that opportunity, so I really like it. Nothing too hard to install on the car. Like I said, if I could do it, anybody could do it. You guys have a great night and a good morning if you are just waking up and watching my video. So bye you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the update on the Corolla.